James Rodriguez. Luis Diaz. Firing it towards goal.
Well,
We have
what
the measure of it,
the
the
fucking
goalkeeper.
dream tas so.
A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. And firing it into the area. But the keeper takes command. Munoz. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper.
Fuck, man.
James Rodriguez. And it's with Falcao now. Unable to keep the ball. Masopust. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Offside the decision. Mina. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors. Lee, what did you make of it?
Well, the scoreline tells its own story. Unusual with their record in front of goal, but they just came up short. That's the main reason why they collected 0 points from this one. Disappointing for the fans, Derek.
Of course they won.
Don't you get upset, it was not your fault, no. Common sense, not in your arsenal. You weren't laughing in my face like my dreams were a fable. Calling me unstable now. Said I'm just talking to the fairies. They stuck in small town, little house on the prairie. The spoons like it's a pastime. One club wonder than the 9 to 5. One club wonder than the 9 to 5. I'm not here to sit upon a high horse, but I wanna school you on commerce course. Maybe I'm unstable, but I'm out here ways making themselves. Not lifting a finger, didn't need no help. I didn't need no help. I didn't need no help. Now I got something to say. Who asked you? Who asked you? You should just retire. 'Cause who asked you?
All eyes on Arturo Vidal. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Will he be hard to stop again? Stay with us on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And we've got pulsating league action coming up for you. It's Colombia, and they take on Chile.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Looking forward to a bright, lively start in this one. Quick tempo. Who can be the dominant force in the first 20 minutes? They could get the upper hand in this one.
This is the lineup for the home team. Yerry Mina starts with Davinson Sanchez in the middle of the defence. And leading the line is goal-scoring machine Radamel Falcao. And so the battle commences. Jefferson Lerma. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And James Rodriguez in the vicinity. It'll be a corner. Played into the centre of the box. That's very decisive goalkeeping. Growing pressure here, and another corner. Well, understandably, we're focusing on a natural finisher in Falcao. What kind of display do you think he'll produce today, Lee?
Well, there's no doubt he'll be good on the floor, but just check how good he is in the air. And to be a good header of the ball and score goals, you have to be brave, and this lad is brave.
So the corner played into the box. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Paulo Diaz. On the ball, Fuensalida. Eric Pulgar. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Jefferson Lerma. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he found himself in a great position, but he couldn't find the finish.
Charles Aranguis. Meneses. Diaz. Have they given him too much space? And with that, the attack fizzles out. James Rodriguez. Cuadrado. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Intercepting it intelligently. Rodriguez. And putting his body on the line. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Vegas. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Just the clearance that was called for. Arias. Cuadrado. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. And clears his lines. Falcao. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And still danger here. On a time for composure on the ball. And a throw-in forthcoming. Jefferson Lerma. And Diaz has it. Mojica. Luis Diaz. And that was a very
What
fine
is
read.
this stupid front doing here?
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. James Rodriguez. Falcao. Crucial interception amid impending danger.
Aí, osso, fucking fácil isso, ó.
James Rodriguez. Falcao has it. Making sure nothing came of it. James Rodriguez. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Charles Aranguis. An incisive pass. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Now can they counter clinically?
Fuck, Luis.
Aranguis. They've given it away. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Fed over towards the back post. Must take the lead here. He can't hold on to it. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, Derek, to me, that's why goalkeepers are so important. They keep the teams in the game. His concentration levels were perfect there.
Chance to play it in. Sanchez. Teammate in support. And foiled by the post. Arias. James Rodriguez. And it's with Falcao now. Or can they make one of these passes count? Cuadrado. Mojica. And an effective clearance. Could be a chance to break here. Aranguis. Jean Meneses. It did look on for them, but not to be. Luis Diaz. Now with Lerma. He's given us away.
Aí, demais, ó.
And unable to keep the ball. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Vidal. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Jefferson Lerma. It's with Mina. Luis Diaz. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Arias. Not the pass he had in mind. The first half here comes to an end.
Fuck. Vamos lá, só. Advanced scores, man.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Vegas. On to Maripan. Vidal. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Aranguis. And diving to thwart it. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? He'll take this on. Oh, just over the top with a nicely played free kick.
Well, he'll have practiced that time and time again on the practice ground. Just over.
Arias. And Lerma. Santiago Arias in possession. And it's a quality pass. Competent goalkeeping.
Yeah, right place at the right time, foils the attacker.
Davinson Sanchez. And it's with Falcao now. James. But it can't get all the way through. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. And they're making a change.
The crowd haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, have they, Derek? They need a goal here.
A deft clearance. Mojica. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Good movement. Falcao. Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Let's have a look at this replay. Caught the keeper on his heels, and this is why. Short back lift, great strike, takes everybody by surprise.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Here it is now, a substitution. 1-0 then. Mojica. Yerry Mina. Luis Diaz. Sloppy in possession, James Rodriguez. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, here's the replay, and Derek, if you get caught on the ball there, you should be fined a week's wages. It's terrible, and he's punished. Some explaining to be done to his coach, I feel.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out, one apiece. Arias. Falcao. James Rodriguez. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. James Rodriguez. Vidal, perfect tackle. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And the counter-attack came to nothing. On and on he goes. And ready to strike. Cuadrado. Oh, keeper in control.
Como yun
Game
pengen
level.
que
Let's see what
sua.
they can do with this corner. And firing it into the area. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Cuadrado. Could be. And a really good diving stop. He's driven in the corner. Well, really stout defending there. Off the line.
What?
Vegas. Paulo Diaz. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss.
What the fuck, man?
by much. Mojica. And Diaz has it. Falcao. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Must be. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. And played to the front post. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. Luis Diaz. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. James Rodriguez. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Chance, Luis Muriel. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And it all leads to a 2v1 on the keeper, which he really doesn't have any chance with. It's a great team goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Just 10 minutes to go. Vidal. Good movement. Aranguiz. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. He might yet finish. James Rodriguez. He's found a pocket of space. Well, possibilities inside the box. Not up a cul-de-sac in terms of the attack. Medel. Aranguiz. Looks promising, this. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Falcao, and a poor ball. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Fabian Orellana. It needs an accurate cross. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Yerry Mina. The ball with James Rodriguez. Davinson Sanchez. James Rodriguez. Delightful pass. And the keeper making sure that the referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, you have to say they did deserve the win. The two-goal margin might flatter them a little, but that won't bother them. It's 3 points in the bag.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positively.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.
You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking. He'll take this on. Oh, just over the top with a nicely played free. Good movement. Oh, my goodness. What an outrageous hit. I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper. And it's in! All square again! What a match this is turning out to be! And ready to strike. Now keeper in control. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Quadrado. Could be! And a really good diving stop. I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Falcao. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Must be. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Can he put them in front?